Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Guys and gals. I guess there might be some women here. Crypto mining changes so fast. I don't know about you guys, but have you found it to be difficult to keep up with everything that's been going on? All the different type of coins to mine, all this, different types of hardware out there, all the different types of overclocking, all the different types of miners that are out there. How do you guys keep up? How do you keep up with all this? It's utterly insane. There's so much content around GPU mining that I don't even have enough time to. There's so much we could dive into more, but it just seems like there's not enough time, and there's just so much out there. Network bits banned, but it's times like this we've seen over the past couple of weeks that keeping up with everything is pretty hard, right? I don't know about you guys, but like as new things come out, new ASICs, we're hearing a lot of these newer Caspa miners coming out from China. It's really big news the past couple of weeks. We got Ironfish, another really hyped up coin due to certain people. I'm not going to call them out. Just kidding. But every month, every week, it just seems like there's going to be something new coming out. And ever since the Ethereum merge, we've always seen something new come out, whether or not it's a profitable coin to mine or some new optimization to mine this certain coin, or new miner, or mining software, or even a new miner. Yeah, a new GPU, a new ASIC miner. It's funny that when Ethereum left proof of work to proof of stake, ever since then, for those that have been in it since then, I guess September 13th, September 15th, whenever they moved to the merge, around there, mid-September, it's been good. It wasn't good right after, all right, and I'm not gonna lie, maybe a good month, 2 months after the merge, because everyone was hoping to mine some coin, and it essentially wasn't profitable for a majority of the people. And you can see a lot of different networks dropped off in hash rate relative to what the profitability is, especially on Ethereum, because the emissions rating for Ethereum was what, $28 million a day. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money being distributed out, being profitable for miners, essentially, for those that cared about profitability. Now, depending on your electrical cost, you were either profitable or unprofitable. So depending on people's opinions, it's all going to be dependent on their electrical cost. A lot of people are going to be more vocal about it. You're going to see a lot more vocal minority of people that have higher electrical cost, and that is what is more vocal to the community. But obviously, everyone goes to mining pool stats. You see the network hash rates. You see the difficulty adjustments of all these coins. GPU mining, crypto mining is still prominent. People are still mining, whether or not you think it's good for you or not. Your financial situation, everyone's in a different financial situation. You can't, there's no one strategy you can pinpoint, because with crypto mining, your electrical cost, your bills, your financial situation matters so much. Your strategy of mining long term, your strategy of holding the coins that you mine, and you're just ultimately waiting for the price to appreciate on the coin that you are believing in that is going to go up in price later down the road. That's it. That's the end all be all strategy here. And you look at previous times in history of Bitcoin mining, people who mined thousands of Bitcoin, hundreds of Bitcoin over the past, like in 2012, whatever, any year before this year. I'm not saying hundreds of Bitcoin, but you know, in 2013, let's say you had one of those ASIC mining farms, and you've seen pictures of people having huge mining farms of Bitcoin mining farms back then in 2012, 2013. And those guys are mining thousands of Bitcoin a day. So similar idea, those guys believed that Bitcoin was going to go up. And lo and behold, here we are the past couple of years. We've been through some bull runs. And, you know, it's honestly the same ideals apply here today for GPU miners. I think the mentality and the strategy has never changed. For people that are looking to make a quick buck, for people that are looking to make a lot of money fast, this is not for you. You're not going to make it. If you're trying to make fast money and always looking at the profitable numbers that you're seeing on hashrate.no or what to mine, whatever, not financial advice, but if you look at previous history, that is not going to bode well. If you're selling every month, if you're selling every week, the amount that you're getting versus the amount of electrical that you're paying, there's not going to be much of a difference, especially now if you're deciding to sell. It depends on what your electrical cost is. Again, everyone's situation is different. You're living paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, it's going to be, everyone's situation is different. Whether or not you're selling, whether or not you're holding, you're in crypto mining and you obviously believe in it in some form or fashion. To be honest, I think, you know, I've been in this now. I'm not saying I'm not an OG, to be honest. You know, Bitsby Trippin is the OG. Son of a Tech, they're the OGs. They've been mining since they started content creation way before I did. I started up in like 2019, around there. But I have been mining since like 2017. But besides the point, I've seen a few things. I've heard a lot of different opinions. I've seen a lot of different strategies now. And I mean, we could literally go through all the different strategies. We can literally talk about all the different things people do. But at the end, it really boils down to timing and your financial situation. People that are expecting to make a lot of money in a short period of time, those guys are only looking at the numbers. Those guys are looking at the profit numbers. And you guys know the price fluctuations of crypto are extremely volatile. So there's absolutely no way for you to predict something like that. And so when the market goes up, everything's all happy. Everyone's FOMOing in to crypto mining. We've seen it, the previous bull run, even in 2017, 2018. No, 2018, that's when the market started going down. But nonetheless, 2018, we did see a lot of liquidations of crypto mining hardware farms. I was in the thick of it during that time. I remember Nerd Gears were getting thousands of GPUs in 2018, tons of RX 580s. People were just fire sailing them for less than $30, $50 each. P106s, you know. And here we are today. I'm gonna say there's definitely been some liquidations of mining farms, and those guys, unfortunately, were not able to keep up. Maybe they didn't have the capital to stay afloat through the bear market. But that same idea for those type of miners goes down to us home residential miners, just on a smaller scale. or it's all relative anyway, whether or not you have a full-time job or second job to pay for your hobby or to pay for your crypto mining, and you're hodling everything, you're paying your electrical bill out of your pocket, you're doing taxes, you're depreciating hardware, you're expensing your internet, electricity, whatever, expensing everything, depreciating your hardware. It's everyone out there, depending on what your tax law is. This is not tax advice, CPA, whatever. You know, I've heard of it all now. And I think for me, it's getting to a point where it's getting kind of repetitive. You know, we've seen it before. We've heard of this stuff before. And it's just being... that's why I feel like I haven't made like one of these like, oh, you should do this, or this is the strategy to do that. You know, I think all you guys who are subscribed to me, or for those that are viewing, always watching the live streams, I think you guys you've already heard me talk about all this before many times. And it's really nothing new to majority of you, but more so here we are, we've been in a downturn, and not everyone, there's going to be some people that are going to be in financial hardships, so they can't continue to mine, or their electrical prices, electrical cost per kilowatt hours is too high, and so, you know, it doesn't make sense. And so people say, you know, mine at a loss, or it depends, you know, how much are you okay at mining at a loss versus how much more that price could, the price of the coin could appreciate much more than what you lost versus your electric. There's been many examples. I can give you one myself. I mined Ethereum on a 12 by 1060 rig for about 3 years. That rig alone almost mined 40 Ethereum. I bought that rig for about 7,000 USD back in 2017. All the parts, everything. All the GPUs were like, what, $400 or something crazy. And the amount of electricity I paid over time, it was about, I think, $3,000 or $4,000 for those 3 years. So altogether, I invested about 12 grand into that whole rig, including electric. So it's like, how much then I hodled all that Ethereum, and that 40 Ethereum then turned into over 100 grand. So even at one point, I was mining at a loss. I just kept that rig on. I was just yielding the Ethereum. And over the years, 3 years, long term, that rig 10x'd. Okay, that's just an example. That was mining Ethereum. Okay, here we are today. Ethereum is no longer. So people now, your strategy is now going to be looking at all these other coins that are out in the market right now. And to be honest, let's say, when the bull run comes back, when Bitcoin starts going back up, it should generally bring up a lot of other altcoins. Not all of them, but generally it does, as we've seen in previous history. So whether or not you ultimately believe in it, and also dependent on your financial situation, if you can really hodl or keep going, that's the ultimate strategy. If you compared that, like for instance, I did a comparison, that 40 Ethereum, if I sold every single month of the Ethereum I mined, it wouldn't even it would barely break even. $10,000, $11,000, $12,000. It would barely break even. Of course, timing is everything, right? Timing is everything. And if you can sell at the peak, sell at the point in time that you want to sell, that's going to be your own prerogative. I mean, that's honestly a really hard thing to do. I don't know anyone who's able to really sell at the peak. I mean, if you have your market sells, sell orders, whatever entered in, sure. But You know, honestly, this is not a recording. This is live speaking. Yes, this is live speaking. I've been, how do I say it? Reflecting on a lot of stuff, I would say, over the past couple of months. And even though GPU mining has now kind of come back, we've seen profitability come back, but it's now going back into decline again. But that's volatility of Bitcoin, volatility of the other crypto, proof of work cryptocurrencies. It's it never ends. We've seen this before. Everything that we're experiencing right now, new ASICs, new miners, new coins, new profitability numbers. We've seen this before. 2018 was notorious. 2017, 2018 was notorious for a lot of coins coming out. You guys remember, like, I don't know anyone remember this, but like A Eternity, Kaku Cycle, Wimble coin, Grin. There's a whole bunch more coins that were more prominent than Ethereum. And it's like, it's still apparent today. It's happening again today, you know? So whether or not it's, if you think it's like wasting time, crypto mining is like a waste of time. You always have to keep up with it. I mean, it's true. You really do have to keep up with it all the time. If you want to have that financial freedom, financial safety with crypto mining. And I'm a nobody. I'm just a regular guy. I'm probably one of the most introverted people on earth. But here I am on YouTube. Obviously I don't oh, hold on. Obviously I don't show my face, right? So it's easy for me to express what I want to talk about, right? And like, I've come to this point, I've grown this community for past 3 or 4 years, which is utterly insane. I did not expect I could have this type of viewership, over 200,000 subscribers. I never thought that I could do something like that. And I'm just a regular guy, been documenting his journey, and here we are. That's it. Here we are. I don't know how I achieved it. I mean, I could probably speculate that I've just been making videos every day. I make a lot of different videos every day. I don't right? And it's that's it. That's really my end goal here. My passion was to create videos and content on crypto mining, because I'm extremely passionate about crypto mining. I don't know if any of you guys can tell, but like, that's, in order for someone to do something like this, you really have to like it. I mean, that really goes along with anything, anybody in any type of niche per se. Whether or not it's a job that you like, painting houses or mowing the grass, or it's interesting. It's interesting. I found it's not hard work per se. It's hard work to do YouTube. Yes, don't get me wrong. It's the discipline and the patience, and in a sense, you do have to really understand all this type of stuff when it comes to content creation, and also building the community, and also helping people at the same time. There's really a lot. There's really a lot going towards it. You know, it's not easy, but you as long as you show people you're passionate about this kind of stuff, people are going to generally follow. And I'm not saying I'm the best at this. I'm definitely not the best. at doing this type of stuff. There's plenty of other crypto miners out there with a lot more knowledge than I am. Like I said, it's because I've done the video a day. I've tended towards the YouTube algorithm. I've created a lot of different content on a lot of different stuff per se. And that's why I've grown to I would say pretty large proportions. Not saying I'm successful at this. I'm not saying I'm successful. No way. I'm not saying I'm successful at this. There are plenty of other people who could be a lot better than I am, and they are definitely are out there. You know, I've just been reflecting that, like, wow, we've come this far over the past couple of years, and we've seen people come and go. We've seen, I'm not saying YouTubers specifically, but we've seen a lot of people come and go. I mean, after the Ethereum merge, you guys saw views, you guys saw network hash rates, you guys saw the difficulties come down. That means a lot of people turned off. And because of the market conditions, because of the pandemic, because of what's happening around the world, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer on why people left crypto mining. Not everyone's rich, not everyone can keep up, not everyone can stay interested in crypto mining 24/7. Really, you have to live and breathe this if you want to be successful. Honestly, I live and breathe crypto mining. Like, I am in this every day, every minute. My phone is constantly with me. I don't know about you guys, but like emails, Discord, Twitter, news, I'm always constantly on it. It's just a crazy time, and here we are. For those that stuck with it, for those that still have hardware, you're still on. For those that have lower electrical costs, for those that care about profitability, you've probably turned on because of what's happened recently, you know. But lots of equipment available. People wanted a quick buck. Only a few are in it for the long haul. Exactly. Midwest mining. Exactly. It's sad. It's unfortunate, but you have to you really have to believe your mentality in this space really has to be long term. Your mentality cannot be like, okay, I want to make this money next year, or I want to make this money now. You gotta buckle down. You gotta use your resources as what you have now. The amount of money that you have. Majority of us here, majority of you guys, I'm saying I'm not full-time on real job. I'm YouTube full-time now. Let's say for me, when I started in 2017, 2018, 2019, I still had a full-time job. I was using that money. I had a second job as well doing consulting, and I used that money to pay for my crypto mining hobby. Right? So that you needed something else to pay for that, because there's no way it's just that money, like I said, crypto mining is not a get rich quick scheme. You're not going to instantly get that money right away. You're not going to see it until way down the road, a couple of years. Jump change. It's an addiction. It really is. Yes. That's another thing, right? Crypto mining is an addiction. GPU mining, buying hardware. It is. Especially if you love computer parts, you love hardware, you love building computers. Really, that's it. RPM for call leader. Techie 87, terrible. Long-term investment, those who are only dedicated will succeed. Well, again, it goes with people that have the financial stability to keep going, and you have relatively low electrical costs. Those are the people that are generally going to succeed. You have higher electrical costs, you're just paying that more. That's going to bring you down. That's not going to, it's unfortunate. It's not going to make you more wealthier in the future, because you are, you know, as you, it's a zero-sum game. I remember talking about this term a long time ago, but zero-sum game. There's going to be winners, there's going to be losers, and it's an unfortunate thing to say within crypto mining. You know, we are all competing against the big mining farms, and we can't compete against those that have 2 cents, 4 cents per kilowatt hour. Those guys are just, you know, just printing money. I gotta make sure I don't go over my time here. I got 15 more minutes. Retro Mike, I'm sold. Quitting my job tomorrow. We all need an intervention. We really do. We really do. AKA, there's RedPandaMining, and then there's the rest of us. Chunk change. Terrible. Just terrible. DJ Mines, I quit my job and sell right now, ETH, thanks to RPM. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Now is not the time to sell. Unless your financial situation is terrible and you're living paycheck to paycheck. DJ my oh. All right, I'm not saying that word on stream, but I see. Okay. That's really all I want to like talk about. Nothing concrete, just more so broader, big picture reflection talk. There's obviously a lot of little nuances that we could go into within crypto mining, but we've talked about that before. There's always going to be new technological advancements in crypto mining. There's always going to be new hardware developed regularly, you know, such as ASICs. There's going to be a lot of hash rate, a lot of difficulty adjustments, a lot of, you know, there's going to be people coming and going. People come and go in crypto mining. And we've seen it all the time. We've seen it all the time. Not only that, another thing that really changes for crypto mining is the price fluctuations, right? The prices of crypto are so volatile that it has a huge impact on profitability, right? It's such a huge metric that like matters so much. I think that's one thing a lot of people forget, right? Not only that with the price fluctuations, difficulty adjustments, new miners coming out, more efficient stuff coming out. Things change so fast. And another thing, and it's kind of unfortunate, I'm going to say we've been seeing this a lot more recently, is regulatory changes. That's another thing. Like we've seen a couple of states that have like banned crypto mining or, you know, that type of thing. Government has been becoming more involved in crypto, in the cryptocurrency industry. And they are, you know, planning on having changes to regulations and laws. And that's going to have a huge impact. That could have a huge impact on mining, if not already for some, depending on where your jurisdiction is. So, I've seen, yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of, especially with those that are in contact with their electrical companies, in some jurisdictions, you know, some people may have to attain some licenses, and they have to comply with the regulations in those areas to have that type of operation. You know, it changes, man. Everything changes so fast, and it's hard to keep up, you know. It really is hard to keep up, and more so recently. There's been a lot of stuff happening, and I'm sure you guys already know, but yeah, I think that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. That's all. I'm still going. I'm still mining. I'm still creating content. I haven't made a video. I haven't made videos per se in the past 3 days because I've just been doing live streams. I've been insanely busy. But during those times, I had a lot of time to reflect, and I just wanted to speak my mind here because I think some people need to have a mentality check, not a mental check, but like a change of mentality. I mean, the way you think about crypto mining, you really have to think of it as a long-term game. That's ultimately it. You can't expect to make a lot of money tomorrow. You can't expect to make a lot of money in a week. You can't expect to make a lot of money in a month. That's it. I'm done. No Jazzminer X32 yet. Just pre-ordered some X16 slim pickings. Okay. Do you guys have any questions? Crypto mining is a lifestyle. It really is. Crypto mining is definitely a lifestyle. We have to live and breathe crypto mining, man. I mean, it changed my life. It has definitely changed my life, but I'm the YouTuber, right? It's kind of different. The content creator. I quit my full-time job like almost 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, and never looked back. I've been doing YouTube full-time, and this is something I would never change for anything else. I love this stuff. Again, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I love this stuff. There are some times I get burnt out. There are many times I get burnt out. Maybe just like these past week. There's just been so much going on. There's so much expectations and responsibility that I have. But what's the saying? With great power comes great responsibility. That's really cheesy, but in a sense, for me, it is, because I'm being sent all these miners that are really controversial. I'm being sent. Just recently they had sent the Ice River. I've been sent the K10, and a lot of people are DMing me, messaging me like, "Hey, RedPanda, you try this, you try that." Everyone is expecting something from me, and it was a lot of pressure. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The past couple of days have been extremely busy. Like I said, I have not been able to make a video. I don't even know if I'll be able to get a video out for tomorrow. It's that much pressure. You know, haven't even had time to make a video for tomorrow. That's just what I'm like. I've been on like a day before video schedule for like the past couple months. Like it's been that bad, you know. It's been that busy, and constantly busy. Retro Mike, get out of here. Ignore Discord and do you. No, I like Discord. Slim pickings. I'll fly up there, RPM, and assist you with testing. Okay, you can. Busy with all the graphics cards. Dude, I haven't been busy with graphics cards at all. I wish I could be busy with my graphics cards, but there's so many other things that have been going on that have been keeping me busy. So I have to build my 24 6600 XT rig and my 20 GPU mining rig. Oh my god. And then I need to run more power. I need to run like 12 30 amp circuits. At this point, it's just been insane. It's just been insane busy, man. I just haven't had time to do anything that I want to do. Carl M, member for 36 months. Carl, 36 months, man. We've been through a lot. Oh my god, 36 months. Holy crap. Okay, Carl. Email me your address. I need to send you something. I got something huge for you. Carl M. Boris. Terrible. Terrible. Something huge. Okay. Oh, RedPandaMining is streaming in 3 minutes. I want to make sure we go over there. Everybody, thank you for the live stream. Retro Mike, what the heck, man? Thank you for the donation. You don't need to do that. All right. Gonna get RedPandaMining stream. Steven, you know what would help making the videos easier? If you showed your face. You could set up your camera and do time-lapse video. No. Terrible. Steven. Terrible. Alright, hold on. Everyone hit that like button. I'm going to redirect all of you to Mr. RedPandaMining. Add and redirect. Somebody's got to pay for Panda's auto insurance. RedPandaMining still doing consultations on the phone? Yes. Yes, I am. It's not on the phone, but it's through Zoom. Little shell, but redpandamining.shop. You can schedule a one-on-one with me. Okay. Alright, bros. Thanks for today. That was fun. That's all I wanted to do. Thank you, everybody. You guys have a good day. I appreciate all the words. You all have a great day. And peace out. Max voltage. No. They don't show face on Zoom. Yes, it's a 1v1 in StarCraft. Not one-on-one, but 1v1. Too funny. Okay. Goodbye. See you guys tomorrow. Patrick Gian. Love you. Terrible. Just terrible. All right. Goodbye. See you on RedPandaMining stream. Peace, bros. Peace, peace.